Today I'm going for the Platinum Trophy in the game Ark Raiders. And with 51 trophies to collect, we have plenty to do, so let's get into it. Created by Empire Studios, Ark Raiders is a multiplayer extraction shooter set in a distant future, overrun by many different robots called Ark. Now the rules of the game are simple: load in, collect resources and loot, do not die to Ark or other players, and then extract safely with your loot before the timer runs out and the map is completely destroyed. Alrighty, with that done and out of the way, let's make a start on these trophies. There are 9 trophies related to returning home to Speranza. So basically we loaded into our first match, gathered together some loot, and returned home safely for our first trophy, Rite of Passage. After gathering up some resources, we installed our first bench and got the self-sufficient trophy. Then we head straight back out and got our third trophy, Scavenger, after searching 50 loot containers. I then got the It's Not Over Till It's Over trophy for returning home while knocked. Then also the friends we made along the way for returning home with an encountered raider. And also See You Never for leaving a squad mate behind while returning home to Speranza. I then got absolutely obliterated by a leaper and received the Vendetta is Born trophy for getting knocked out whilst inside the extract. I then quickly went through and cleaned up the remaining trophies that are related to returning home to Speranza, and then finally popped the Escape Artist trophy for returning home safely 100 times. It was at this point now that we reached level 10 in the game and got the In the Element trophy for doing so. With the 9 Speranza trophies done and finally out of the way, I bought some synthesized fuel and upgraded our explosive station to level 2 and popped the Getting Serious trophy. I then went on to focus on the various weapon related and Ark related trophies. First focusing on the weapons. By adding 4 mods to one weapon, we've got the trophy Bells and Whistles. And then taking the same kettle and upgrading it to level 4 and popped another trophy for doing so. There were also 2 trophies related to the practice range, so we loaded on up and popped that trophy straight away.
Yeah.
The next trophy was for using 4 different weapons inside of the practice range, so obviously I just took in and used 4 separate weapons. I then loaded into a match with 2 level 3 Rattlers and popped Well Armed for having 2 weapons level 2 or higher in one round. After that, me and the lads waited until the Harvester event was up to pop the Long Shot trophy for hitting a target 250 meters away. I then got the 4 Science trophy for getting electrocuted, gassed, and set on fire at the same time. And then also, snitches get stitches for killing a snitch with a stitcher.
Got it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Now this next one is related to the Raider tool, which I kind of guess is a weapon, which is the blind-sighted trophy for destroying a sentinel with a Raider tool. So I head to this spot on Spaceport, and there is a sentinel on the wall next to the ladder where you can climb. And I easily got the trophy for destroying the sentinel.
Yeah.
On to our next weapon. We needed to knock a raider with a grenade, so I just made a whole bunch of light grenades and basically just spammed them until we popped the trophy horseshoes and hand grenades.
Got him, I got him. Knocked him with a grenade.
After playing with mates for a couple of weeks, we popped other various Raider related trophies, so I've included them here.
He did.
Two ear knocked.
Come on, lads, let's go. No worries. Let's get out of here.
Now this next one surprisingly gave me a lot of trouble, but we will come back to this one later, as I actually managed to pop another separate trophy related to a raider whilst I was going for this achievement. And that also didn't go to plan.
Yo. Can you help me with an achievement, brother?
Yeah, what is it?
I have to down a raider with a snitch scanner. I have a defib on me. It's honestly up to you, bro. If you don't feel comfortable, then I'll
just stand here. I'll just stand here if you want to down me. I don't really mind.
hang on. Let me put it in my quick use.
Now I know there is a door on the other side here, but little did I know it actually had to be breached, and this is unfortunately how that went.
Oh, you're a fucking legend, bro. Thank you. If you
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
come in here, I'll defib you. I gotta breach this door. This one open over here. Follow me, follow me. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry, bro.
After crawling into a corner to basically die in shame, I went back and tried to attempt the just dropping in trophy for getting hit by a supply drop. Now, unfortunately, this wasn't going to plan, as I was getting hit by it over and over again, but the trophy didn't seem to be popping. Now, I was literally about to give up until this happened.
Yeah. Till I can get my satisfaction.
Now this is where things get quite funny. After I call in the supply drop, I basically start getting scanned by spotters and absolutely rained on by bombardier rockets. Now, as this is happening, the guy starts basically playing Star Wars, which was quite appropriate to what was happening at the time. So after taking a quick moment to get some heals into myself, I went on search for the mysterious Mustard Mafia. And after a short little search around, I finally found it.
Yeah.
I walked into the right motherfucking building.
Yes, you did, sir.
So after a quick little Ark Raiders rave, we jumped back into the just dropping in achievement to where we finally got it.
Yes. Fucking finally.
With that trophy done and out of the way, I got back into fighting the Ark and cleaning up the remaining trophies related to killing the Ark, such as mechanical failure for shooting a thruster off of a wasp, hook, line and sinker for making a drone attack another drone with a lure grenade, then racking them up for killing 50 Ark enemies, and a trail of destruction for killing 100 Ark enemies, and then also shots fired for dealing 1000 damage to Ark enemies. And then 3 birds, 1 stone for destroying 3 Ark enemies with 1 single wolf pack. Next up, it's time to take on the bigger Ark with Death from Above, dealing 50 damage whilst on top of a Rocketeer. So basically I made a couple of showstoppers, which basically stun an Ark enemy for a short period of time. And this is how that went.
Yo, yo. Yes! Yes!
I've got a defib. Camera.
Oh, mad cunt. Thank you.
Keep calling down. Hold on. Just go down here and sort it out. All good?
Oh, brother, you're a legend. Thank
Now
you.
that we got the achievement for riding a Rocketeer, it's time to take one down. So I did manage to find this bunker here, located on Spaceport, which actually allowed me to fight the Rocketeer inside nice and safe. After getting a bunch of shots on the thrusters of the Rocketeer and getting it quite weak, I basically felt invincible until the Rocketeer did this to me. So luckily for me, that was the only time that the Rocketeer was able to get some shots on me. So I went back to slowly draining down its health, shot after shot, until we finally destroyed it and popped the trophy. With the Rocketeer done and out of the way, it was now time to fight the Bastion. And basically the same thing with the Rocketeer. I just found a nice spot with a decent amount of cover and bring in 3 heavy fuse grenades and also 1 wolf pack and started to deal heavy damage. And after successfully hitting it with all of the nades, I then went to work on taking out the legs of the Bastion. Now I started to run dangerously low on ammo without realizing, but this is when this drone came in huge clutch, as after I killed it, I was able to loot it and get 30 rounds of medium ammo from it, which I actually used to finally kill the Bastion. With both the Rocketeer and the Bastion done, all we had left was the Queen to defeat, which I obviously left until last. I started to play through the game with my friends and clean up any remaining trophies that we had left. With them done and out of the way, we finally upgraded our last bench to level 3 and got the dedicated to the craft achievement, and also Legend of Speranza for reaching level 75. Now all we had left was the Queen. After loading in for our first attempt, this is basically how that went. I started getting attacked by a Rocketeer and managed to dodge the first couple of attacks until I unfortunately ran out of stamina, and that is when we started to receive heavy damage and got knocked.
Oh, brother. There's no way.
Second attempt, I literally just put my snap hook into my quick use slot and started to get targeted by drones and also again by a Rocketeer. As you can see, I dodged the first rocket, but the second and the third just absolutely annihilated me, and I was knocked once again. And again. After a couple more days passed, we finally loaded in for another attempt. Loaded in and got a good spawn and a fresh match, and basically made our way directly to the Queen to start dealing some damage. Now I did bring the snap hook and also 2 deadlines as well. And obviously, I'm just waiting here for her to turn around so we can actually get a chance to snap hook on top and place our first deadline.
I'm going in. Oh, fuck. I'm going in again.
After successfully making it on top, I quickly placed the first deadline and got the hell out of there. And then went in for our second deadline attempt. After successfully making it into the middle, I placed the second deadline and got out of there. And just in time too, as I started to get absolutely trampled by the queen.
Got it, lads, got it.
And as you can see here, after getting the second deadline on her, she's starting to catch on fire. And that is when I absolutely unloaded as many rounds as I could of the Renegade until this happened. I got it! Yes! After grabbing what very little loot was left, as usual, we completed the harvester, managed to get the equalizer blueprint, which I actually did not have, and then just extracted with half of the lobby and made our way home safely. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you've made it this far, please give it a like, and I'll see you all in the next one.